What do you mean by that?
I said okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Why would you say it like that? Ah, dude, don't fucking chest bump me, man. Okay, guys.
Chest bump?
Yeah,
that was a dick tap.
Have you seen this?
What the fuck is you doing? What the fuck? It's AI. Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Why did I believe it was real for a second?
I did too.
Did you really?
Up until his eyes bulged out.
Yeah, because okay, you know what, Rob? That was facetious, and that's a new word that I learned. Unlocked. See that one?
That's a good word.
Can y'all genuinely not tell when something's AI?
No, I can.
I can.
I saw. No, I can't. That was just confusing to me because I was not in. I
can tell because as soon as I look like it, I'm like, that looks like a video game.
I've gotten really good at it now because of how much I hate it. So I trained myself to learn. But it used to get me a lot. Like, dude, there was times I actually would get so upset because I would send like funny animal videos to Sarah or something, and then she would respond to me, and because she's smarter than I am, and she would say, "You know this is AI, right?" And I'd be like, oh, "I'm so embarrassed." I thought it was a funny, cute little animal video, and I didn't know it was just fake. I got tricked. I asked the worst thing I ever did with AI was I drank that Coca-Cola.
What Coca-Cola?
They had I forget what it was called.
AI Coca-Cola.
Yeah, so
wait, actually?
Yeah, they had Coca-Cola had a thing. I remember it was like Star or whatever. But Starlight.
I also drank it.
I think I don't know. Maybe it wasn't that one. I don't know. That's the one I can remember it being though. But I looked it up because it was a really good flavor, and I was like, "Holy shit, I really like this one." I looked it up, bro. I'm cooked.
What was it?
I finished like 2 bottles before I found out.
What?
So what they did was they ran a flavor calculation thing through an AI algorithm and had an AI create a flavor, and then they put that into a bottle, and then they shipped it out. And then I found out after I drank it, and I literally had a meltdown.
Damn.
I freaked out on my porch. I made a video about it.
Hunter actually showed me this song. I didn't have the heart to tell him that.
I remember you telling me about that.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But
was it the thong song?
No.
That's not AI.
Yes, it is.
The fuck is
the really popular one? Not the song itself, but when it got really popular, it was AI.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
No, I just play it on TV, dude. It's a fucking you don't know. It's not AI. What are you talking?
When it was really popular,
the song came out like
no. Like I said, the song was real, but when you were listening to it, the singer, when it got really popular, the singer was an AI singer.
What do you know? It's a
when
man.
It got popular on TikTok. Yes, it's an AI singer. It has been confirmed. Church.
Murph, the song was made by a man.
Yes,
What? Okay, I don't understand
said
what you
it's
mean.
A real song. I already said that.
Cisco, that's who sings
Yes,
it.
that's who originally
He's not an AI. He's a real black person.
When it became popular on TikTok, the version they used an AI singer.
Okay.
That's what I said.
But the way you phrased it was super confusing.
Yeah, dick.
This.
Because that's not the song!
I clicked the wrong one. Actually, hold on.
This is what you're looking at.
Oh,
the 1950s Motown choir cover.
Brother, that's the AI one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's not the song.
That's not what I meant.
This is the song. What?
Hold on.
I understand what you're saying now with the TikTok version, but you kept saying the song. Yeah,
this is the one they were using that got really popular, that blew up.
That's not even the song though. That's crazy. That's not even what it sounds like.
Yes, but this is the version of it that got
that's
popular.
That's the AI version of the song, yeah.
Yes, but that's not the version that got popular.
That's not even Cisco. That's
I'm aware.
A fake dude. This
I
is
said
Cisco.
that 3 times.
No, but you kept saying the song and then on TikTok, and I'm just
Oh, I
like,
wanna see
no,
this.
I do too.
What?
Yeah.
We should watch this together because it reminds me of us.
Aww.
It's got Robert Pattinson and Zendaya in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So the trailer doesn't tell you,
They have a big secret apparently.
and they say it. It's kind of like, you know what it reminded me of? Remember in One Piece at the end of Wano when they're talking about their dreams and then they cut away when Luffy
Yep.
says his. That's what it said. That's basically the same hook.
Jesus.
So that's why I'm hooked on it. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Oh, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm just
Like this was 6
Okay,
pages.
so this is a prelude.
This was dope.
Cover
Got
art
it.
strike.
Where? No, I'll just. No, I don't think this says copyright on it anyway. And I'll just cut it out.
Most YouTube stuff is copyrighted. You
That's
should check.
not true. It's just
Computer,
gets copyrighted.
is the Thong Song by Cisco copyrighted?
Yes, the Thong Song by Cisco is
Hey,
copyrighted.
who
It's a
cares?
fascinating track with quite a history
What is
behind
it?
it.
Yeah,
It's a
Hey,
fascinating
I don't
job.
think I got
Hey,
your-
Echo.
What is it?
Computer.
Shut up, bitch.
I understand you're frustrated. Let's take a breath and reset.
Hey!
You just reset his whole shit.
My dad showed me this when I was like 8.
So wait, this is AI?
No,
I'm
bro,
gonna
no.
I'm going to kill you.
And it's just this the entire song.
Pretty realistic.
It's a banger though.
What?
We need to cook something up like this.
Real shit.
What's the new thing nowadays people want to see? Let me see that pregnant belly.
That strap.
Let me see that strap on. Come and fuck my ass. Come on, biscuit. Up in that. Oh, that's good though. That's
I
good.
hate you so
Come
much.
on then. Fuck my ass. Let's go, biscuit. Up
That
in
reminds
that.
me. Wait, look up Pressure Zone by Tonetta. I just
No.
found it. Greatest artist of all time.
Pressure Zone by Tonetta. We gotta work on that though.
We do.
Strap one. That's a good one. Write that down.
Wait, you already.
That's true.
So, yeah.
Everyone heard that, right?
See, now you're gonna forget to do it, and you're gonna post
Yeah,
this, and someone's gonna steal the idea.
No, they
Uh,
better not. Someone probably already has, actually. What did you want me to look up? I already forgot.
Pressure Zone.
Pressure Zone?
Yeah. You're gonna love this. Don't look at me like that.
I wasn't looking at you.
Good.
He's manhandling the fuck out of that.
You know,
one.
you guys remember Flowers for Algernon?
Yeah.
Stupid fucking rat.
I love that book. Oh,
I did too.
I don't remember.
I don't remember it. I know the rat
I remember
was
liking it.
smart.
Something like that. I remember. I like the way it was written. I think.
Okay, what's after?
What the fuck?
What's
Tone.
toned?
Yeah. If you just type tone, it'll pop up. Oh, I
This is
guess.
so
I guess not.
annoying.
It's a lot of words. I
I
thought it
know.
would pop up by now, but I guess.
No, it's very low key.
Yeah, that's it.
What is this,
What
Rob?
the fuck?
Rob, why?
That
is
has
there
no
broken
views.
code?
What do you mean that's
Yeah,
it?
it has no. Wait, yeah. What the
No,
fuck?
that's it. It keeps doing that for some reason. I think it's a glitch. Cause like.
That's crazy.
And then if you click on it. You'll
No,
see-
you uploaded this like
No.
today.
Wait, look. See, look. Do the thing now. Where see.
Oh, 102. Who is this guy?
Some idiot.
I like his nipples. He's wearing a thong. Is he connected to the song? Okay, yeah. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck's going on? This is what the fuck is going on. Tonetta cooks again? 2020? 6 years ago? More. Whoa, who's this guy?
That's him.
That's not him.
Yeah.
German girl?
He has some great songs.
What the? Dude. What do you do in
I've
your
been-
free time?
I've been going through and listening to some of his songs. They're really good. He has this great one called.
Where did you find this guy?
I don't remember.
You have to. You need to figure that out. This is crazy. This is. Hold on, I'm subscribing. No, not Play Mix. I don't want to play Mix. Oh, this is the real one too. So there's fake guys.
Well, no,
out there.
because every time I go in the comment section, I see like another Tornado being like, "You stole my shit. Take this down. I'm the real Tornado."
Oh, I get it. So there's like a lol cow. There's like a
he's like
there's a group of people that are fucking with this
Yeah,
man.
I think so. Yeah.
Wait, so if I go in one of the videos, you think I'll see some?
You should, yeah.
But should I go in the one that you just told me about?
Try it, yeah.
It had he hasn't uploaded anymore.
Yeah, but the other one does, and it's the same guy, so I'm
Wait, is it?
confused.
Okay, hold on.
But I don't know.
Maybe he's doing it himself.
Maybe. Because apparently
is
he's
he-
really crazy.
But yeah, he seems like it.
Yeah.
How did you?
But his music's really good. Like,
How did
honestly.
you discover this man?
I don't know. I don't remember at all.
He was very quick with that. I don't know.
I already asked him. So he had it at the ready. So I'll defend him there. Secretly Mark DeMarco? Who the fuck is that?
Oh, he's another singer who's a big fan of him.
I can see why Travis Kelce fell in love with her. And this new Mac DeMarco track.
Oh, here it is. There's one.
Suck my cock, you two fucking thieves.
Yeah,
Tony Jeff?
Yeah, that's one.
Who's Tony Jeff?
That's him. Well, that's his real name, Tone.
Why is he talking to himself like that? That's very unhealthy. I should know. I talk to myself like that.
Apparently,
This is queer culture.
He's not even gay. He's actually really homophobic. But his wife left him and took the kids.
Why do you know so much about him?
Because I do a lot of research. His wife left him and
I
took
thought
his...
you said you didn't know him.
I know, I know him, but like I don't know how I found him. I don't remember.
Do you know him personally?
No.
Did you meet him in real life?
I wish.
Is he
What?
wearing panties on his head?
His wife left him and took his 2 kids, so then he locked in on the music.
It makes sense though.
Yeah.
You know, work on your grind.
Yeah.
Work on the fucking grind instead of fuck that bitch. You know, he's subscribed to Edmund McMillan Games, which is the guy who made the Binding of Isaac.
Huh.
So me and him actually would connect on like a gamer level. Ooh, who's Cherry Red? 10 subscriber. Why is the ground shaking?
Earthquake.
Are we?
Oh, it's just a low-flying plane.
There hasn't been an earthquake in a while.
They're
Isn't that
dropping
crazy?
bombs. Here comes the nukes.
No, we're having
Fuck.
a good time.
Here come the nukes. It's because I bombed Iran. I fucking did it because Netanyahu told me to.
Here's another good one.
Yeah, that's pretty yummy pizza though. My tunes.
You only have one rock.
Here it is.
I know
Take
about
this
rocks.
fucking account down. I own this song. It's not my account.
And that one was 9 days ago, but when you go on his profile, it's the same guy, but he just has one upload.
You should ask him and be like, "Yo, is that guy stealing your music?" The Beezer Show? Hungry Mama Me? Should we go to the Beezer Show or Hungry Mama Me?
Let's do both, but the Beaver show first.
Okay. Couple go desert camping in Kuwait. Wait for our second.
Come on! It's pissing me off. But,
What the fuck is Kuwait?
goodbye.
It's a country in
You
Asia.
can see, guys, how colorful the camp it is. It's
The
fascinating.
creepiest place in Kuwait. Couple vlog. The Madame Tussauds Wax Museum.
Huh.
They have wax museums in other countries? Oh, that was an
Uh-oh.
American thing. Ooh. Meet to Julia, our new cat. So this is just some dude.
There hasn't been an earthquake in a while, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's true. Let's start one.
We should.
How do you do that? We gotta go fuck with the tectonic plates.
You remember that earthquake like 10 years ago?
No.
Oh. It was crazy.
I remember my brother predicted an earthquake once. It was the craziest shit in my life.
Are you
How-
killing me?
how-
We were sitting in my We were sitting in my basement. It was still my grandma's house, right? We were sitting in the basement, and I was fuck off.
What? You can do that to play.
I didn't think it could. Lemon pound cake.
Homemade cakes.
Lemon
Oh,
pound
Wait
cake.
a minute.
Okay, we'll talk that in a second. But I was sitting in my grandma's house, and we was in the basement. My brother was playing video games. What are you doing, dude?
I'm showing him.
Oh.
Because that's meta. Alright, sorry, keep.
No, you gotta move it
Keep
other way.
talking.
Other
This
way.
way.
Other way. More. There you go. Now lean back. Now lean back.
back.
Now lean back. Now, I was at my grandma's. We were sitting in the basement. Dude, go sweet talk Muuzzle. Zibsalawala. Now that's a bitch's name right there. That's a bitch you can take on to mama. Yo, what's up, mom? This is my new wife, Zibslavla. Is she Norwegian? We don't like the Don't say it. I was gonna say Norwegians.
No.
I was just a bad.
No.
I just shouldn't have did it. I don't know why I did it anyway. I didn't need to explain myself.
Wait, that's your wife?
No, it can be if he sweet talks her, if he's smooth, if he rizzes her up just right. Though.
Okay.
But you can get a wife in this game, then you can have an heir. Instead of getting pulled in the medieval game, you got fucked up in the beginning too. They stole your caravan, wrecked your shit. You about to die, then some dude was like, "Nah, let this little motherfucker live, because
So
he sucks."
You need a wife to breathe?
No, to breed.
To breathe, you said air.
Oh, no, you mistook.
Yeah.
You're stupid. Okay, so I was sitting, but okay, yeah. So we were sitting there, and I was just chilling, playing Minecraft on my TV, like I was just sitting down, and my brother just randomly runs over me, and he's like, "Colin, quickly, go get up on the bed right now." And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Don't ask questions. Just get up on the fucking bed." And I hopped on the bed, and the ground shook. I'm not fucking with you. It was fucking crazy.
How do you know?
I don't know. I literally have no fucking clue. I asked him, and he said something like there was a report or something. Because they can tell when they're about to come, right? Because they can feel
I
it.
think, yeah, they have.
What?
The fucking
I stopped
earthquake.
listening for 5 seconds.
Earthquakes, dude. But you can
They can
feel.
feel when they're about to come, right?
I mean, see, it's only funny because he has no idea. We're talking about earthquakes. This motherfucker's just being
What is
immoral.
happening?
Yeah, they
We're
have,
talking about
they have
Earth
machines.
Yeah, but the thing is, this was like fucking 15 years ago. I don't know if they had those machines. We were in a basement in a fucking small rural town in Maryland.
And they just like did it like 5 seconds before it happened.
It was like a minute,
That's
dude.
kinda crazy.
It was fucking crazy. And I was like, what? How?
Runs in the family.
It does, dude. We're psychic. He can't do it no more. He's a fucking drunk now. He almost
Yeah, that usually.
beat me up
Kills
because
it.
of a dog.
Damn.
Well, not because of a it was because of a dog. Should I tell a
Ew.
personal story online?
I
It's
mean,
kind of funny.
It's just Shenanigans, so.
It's kind of. You guys want to hear a funny story? But my brother was beating me up.
Sure,
because of
but
a
it's
dog.
probably not funny.
Well, it's not that funny. Well, I don't know. Fuck it. So we were. Because he's a fucking alcoholic.
Can you make
now.
him your wife?
Yeah, probably.
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 That's what he said.
Brother's an alcoholic, bro. He's crazy. He gets crazy drunk. Bro downed an entire bottle of that lemon vodka stuff. He just downs like nightly. But I mean, you know, he's happily married and they both get drunk all the time. He's trying to become a police officer, so he's like part 1, become alcoholic, got it down. Like, okay, this is gonna.
I mean, yeah.
It's just a stupid thing that fucking. So, nah, it's not funny. I'm trying to think. I'm getting paranoid again. Nah, who cares? So, we was chilling one night. We was hanging out at my fucking at my house in our kitchen, and we were just sitting. So he had a dog. Unfortunately, the dog died. It was very sad. The dog's name was Khan, but the dog had like issues and stuff, like with it. Like it had something wrong with the. Like it was a shepherd, so it had something wrong with his like stomach. They can like turn over. and
200
it like
dynasty
it like
reputation.
flips
I
it
gotta go
flips
on
or
the
something. I
moose.
don't know. Well, the dog died, but there was 3 dogs. The dogs turned out to be inbred.
They were inbred?
Yeah, inbred dogs. Now apparently,
He didn't get it.
oh no, they weren't in a little dumbass. But apparently, you can't sell inbred dogs in Maryland, which I looked up. You can. You can sell inbred dogs because I thought most dogs were inbred nowadays anyway. But I looked it up. You need like a sale license. You can sell. It's not illegal to sell inbred dogs in Maryland.
Oh, so you just need a license.
It's illegal to sell them under the assumption they are not inbred. But this is where the confusion lies. The dogs came from my grandma, but my stepdad's mom. So they came from my stepfamily side. So my mom and my stepdad kind of took care of everything. At this point, I thought they got the dogs for free because we got them as Christmas gifts. So I thought they were just a Christmas present. I didn't know that the people who got them paid for them. There were 3 of them. My mom got one. You probably seen the Rolo, the dog that I put on my. That's ours. Well, that's theirs. Then there was Khan, and then my stepbrother got one too. Khan's the only one that died, and that's because I think out of all of them, he probably had the worst issues or whatever. But my brother didn't know the dogs were inbred, but my mom did, and everyone, but they didn't tell my brother, which was a very big issue for him. Which obviously I understand if that's like an issue. But like I said, I was under the assumption most dogs nowadays are inbred anyway. But I know purebreds are expensive.
God.
But they only paid they said $800 for the dogs. I didn't know anything about this. But we got into an argument because he started. So like I said, he was clearly drunk, so I didn't really take it. But it was the first time I ever got super pissed off when I was talking to him. Usually I can handle it because he's really political. He's a big Trumpy, big old. He still wears shirts with Trump on him, and I can't bring myself to just be like, dude, you're wearing a pedophile on the back here, because I know we're gonna get into another argument. But typically when we argue about politics, I can listen to him because he's my brother, so I understand where he's coming from and everything. But I couldn't do it. So he started talking about the dog, and he said, I had information that you said the dogs were inbred. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't know anything about the damn dogs. I don't take care of them. I live at my dad's house. I only see the dog when I visit my mom. The dogs aren't mine. They didn't even ask me about, I had no idea we were getting dogs for Christmas it was a weird thing. It was just like an odd situation. So then he started saying, but I think I mentioned to my uncle that the dogs were inbred because our dog is stupid. Like Rolo is dumb. And I don't mean that as I'm trying to be mean. The dog is literally dumb. Yeah. You will it's trained. It knows to go outside. It can do everything that. But when you ask it, when you ask her to do something, she just goes. Or anything you do, and then when she plays, she gets wrapped up in the playing so much. The dog is an idiot, very lovable idiot, but the dog is dumb. So I think I made a joke to my uncle one time saying, yeah, I think the dogs are inbred because, it's stupid. But then I think they got my brother, and then, because my brother is very, he's not, I don't know how to explain it. To him, the dog was, important, I guess. And him, it being inbred was also important, which I didn't know. So I was still, joking around. I was like, yeah, I guess I said it was inbred. But then he starts going on, he's like, I was going to sue Nana and Pop-Pop for selling us inbred dogs. I talked to a lawyer. He said I could sue him. I had a whole case lined up, but I didn't do it and everything like that. And then I was like, okay. And then that's when I started getting a bit. I was like, okay, I think I'm in a bad situation. I was like, you're talking about people that I like, but in a negative way. I don't really like where this is going. It's one of those type of things. And then he starts talking about the dog, and I'm like, I said something like, oh, I thought you guys got the dogs for free. Because he said paper. I was like, well, I was like, didn't you guys get the dogs for free? He's like, no, we had to fight. He started yelling. He started getting really mad, like drunk people do. He started getting mad, angry, and he was yelling. He's like, no, I paid this money. And then he said something that kind of pissed me off a little bit. He was like, my dog died, and your dog gets to live. And the reason it made me mad, I know he didn't mean it this way because he was drunk or whatever, but the reason it made me mad was because when he said your dog, it was like he was blaming me that his dog died, and he said it once. And I was like, okay, he's just drunk. It's whatever. And then we kept talking, and he kept going on and on. And then he said it 3 more times. I kind of have like this like 3-strike rule where like, if it happens for a 3rd time in a row, I freak the fuck out. I can't the 2nd time I'm like, okay, look, can you calm down? And the other time I'm like, I just can't. It's like a 3rd strike thing. It's like the rule of 3 or whatever. So he did it the 3rd time. He said the same line. My dog died. Yours is alive. And I freaked out. I was like, Aaron, shut the fuck up. It's not my dog. I don't own the dog. I had no idea about the money. I had no idea about anything. I had nothing to do with the dogs. Please stop fucking yelling at me. It's pissing me off. Because you're blaming me for your shit. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't know about any of this. Can we just talk about what you were like? He was trying to tell me about the lawyer and everything. I was like, can we just talk about fucking that? Well, when I yelled back and I started getting mad, he tweaked.
That's what drunk people do.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, so it is partly my fault. I know that because I should have just, when I realized it wasn't going my way and that he was just like saying and like whatever, I should have just dipped and I should have just like stopped, or I should have just did whatever. But I didn't because I was trying to talk to my brother and I wanted to learn. I was interested in what he had to say. But he started tweaking. I say tweaking. He was just trying to. But he did that thing that he like. Even when he was drunk, he does that thing that those stupid alpha male dumbasses do because he's in the manosphere. He's a Joe Rogan enjoyer or whatever. I'm not saying this to be. I love my brother. I love him. He's a good dude overall. He just has bad viewpoints for certain things, obviously. That I mean, from my perspective. But so he does that thing that they do where they'll yell at you, and then when they finally trigger you to get you to yell back, they'll go all calm and they'll be like, "Why are you yelling? Why are you mad?" It's like, but you did that. And so he started doing it, and I'm gonna lie, I was tweaking out a bit. I was getting really mad because all I wanted to do was hear what he had to say. So when he started, I was like, Aaron, I was just upset because you kept being mad at me. I was like, you were just yelling. I was like, can we please just go back to what you were saying? And he kept being like, well, you called me drunk. You were yelling at me. And I was like, can you please just fucking stop? And it like got to the point where the first time in my life I ever did this, but I don't think I've ever even done this to our friends. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, because you can contest this. I left. I left talking. I left like not argument or just I left. I had my pen in my hand. I literally was like at one point my brain just stopped working. I said, "Fuck this!" Grabbed my shit. I walked off. Now, like I said, you can contest it, but I don't think I've ever done that ever.
I don't think so.
I think I always sit there and at least finish it off until it gets to the point where like everyone's just pissed and they do that thing where like they take 5 minutes to be silent around each other until they like so. What about, and then that stupid bullshit when they just move on. Like, I hate it, but
read that new
yeah, it's so stupid. But
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, but so this is the first time I ever fucking did it, dude, and it was fucking crazy. I was so fucking upset. I went to my I was like, he's a fucking psychopath. I was like, he's fucking crazy. I called my dad. I was like, Dad, your son is fucking crazy. He's got a fucking problem. And he does. He's got a fucking drinking problem. And and you know, if he fucking sees, and apparently you can't say it to him because he gets really aggressive. He threatened to beat me up at one point when we were talking. I was like, I literally snapped back and I was like, for fucking what? For fucking what? For talking to you? For literally having a discussion? What does that prove? You're a big, strong man. And like it was just a fucking nutcase. But you know, siblings, you know, they fight or whatever. I mean, we've always done he's my older brother, so it's whatever. But you know, that was the whole thing. That I almost got beat up for a dog.
Damn, jeez.
But.
And then the other time you almost got beat up when you called Gunner a mutt.
Oh yeah, apparently I just have a bad track record with me and dogs and getting my ass kicked. Did we ever tell you about that, Murph?
What?
Where Piper literally almost, she wasn't gonna beat me up. Well, no, but maybe she would have.
Maybe.
She's fucking feisty, or she would have just sent Gunner after me.
She was getting madder and madder.
Yeah, even though I was trying to explain that I literally had no idea what I did wrong. Like because like what did I do wrong? Murph, can you call a dog a mutt? Is it offensive?
Yes.
Okay, never mind then.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like, because I knew that, like, what it meant, but I thought it was just like, oh, you mangy mutt.
Yeah.
Like, I thought
It depends on the context but most people view mutt as offensive.
I thought it was just some shit from Scooby Doo.
Yeah, me too. I literally, because they call him a mutt all the fucking time. And I'm like, dude, that's a cartoon for kids. So I'm okay. So the context was we were hanging out at the house a long time ago. When Piper was still living there, and Gunner, you remember the dog, Gunner, right?
A little bit.
So I forget what he was doing, but I was literally fucking with him, and I was just like,
you were fucking the dog?
Yeah, I was fucking his ass. So I was like the dad from Ted. I had to jerk off the dog to keep him silent, so the Vietnamese didn't catch us.
I hate you.
So
I hate you.
I forget exactly what was happening, but I was like, we were playing around, and he was being friendly, and then I just said, he did something. I was like, I think he walked away from me. I was like, oh, now you're walking away, you mutt. That's what I said. I just called him a mutt because I was like, I just thought again. I thought it was another term for dog, because it is technically. And dude, Piper fucking tweaked.
Yep.
So I said that, and she was like, don't call him a mutt. Don't ever call him mutt again. And I looked at Rob terrified. I was like, what the fuck did I do? And I looked at her, I was like, my bad. What's wrong? She's like, do you know how fucking offensive that is? You can't call it, that's basically like calling a dog a slur or something. And I was like, what, how? I really asked her, I was like, what do you mean, how? She's like, that's just so offensive. He's not a mutt. People called it, didn't she say some shit like, people called him a mutt every time when he was growing up, and I used to get so sad about it. I was like, bitch, I didn't...
What does that have to do with me?
Exactly! And then I literally just told her, I was like, I'm sorry. I a term for dog, and she wouldn't let it go. She was just like, no, you just can't fucking say that. And I was like, okay, I won't ever fucking say it again. Just don't fucking say it again. I won't say it again. I'm sorry I called your dog a mutt.
And then Teddy tried to chime in, but you told him to shut up.
Yeah, he tried to be like, well, Ted's stupid, dumb bitch at fucking, I hate him. So then, real by the way. So, then she just goes, oh, fucking shut the fuck up, Ted, which is actually very funny.
Well, it's always funny when
I was actually thinking about the other day, the one time me, you, Ted went to her house. That fucking big ass dude. She lucked the fuck out. That dumb whore.
Huh?
Yeah, she's kind of a bitch too.
Who?
Piper.
That was a weird night.
She's one of those manipulative types. I think that like she works her way up a ladder. She finds the friends that she needs to get what she wants in life.
Yes.
Type of shit. Don't tell me I'm wrong.
I don't know too. Well, maybe like
we knew her for like a bit.
Yeah, I did. But, like I haven't thought about it for a while. So
no, I mean me neither. I was just
like sometimes with Hunter there was some like weird thing.
She used him to get a house she could stay in, and then the house she's at now is like her friends or whatever that she's staying at. Yeah. And it's got a big pool, it's a huge fucking thing. She works at her own tattoo shop that her friend got her a job at from her mentor that she worked under, that she also worked under at Mad Max. Sure. Literally, like, it was all, like, and I'm not saying maybe she's actually friends with these people, but a lot of the times, that's like, she's also one of those drama-filled people, which leads me to believe that a lot of the people that she was using to get ahead, she then stopped talking to, and they were not useful anymore, and now they're just beefing all the time, and now she just complains about them. She's one of those people. But she's also apparently got all that extra drama that I'm not going to bring because it's personal, but that doesn't define a person, and I don't think that gives you the right to be an asshole.
What, the fact that they do cocaine?
Well, not that. The fact that she was abused by, like, her boyfriends and shit.
True.
That's what I mean.
Why does that not surprise me, actually?
Well, it's a mold that...
I'm not saying that to be offensive, but you guys said that genuinely did not surprise me.
Well, like I said, and the thing is, she would tell Hunter about that all the time, because then Hunter would be like, "Oh, I feel so bad for you, blah blah, please."
Well, that's because Hunter's
stay here. I'll buy you a bunch of things, but just, are you gonna fuck me though? No, not right now.
Not ever.
Sorry, I'm cutting this out. No, I'm not.
No, you're not. You never edit these.
No, I do. I edit the silent parts sometimes.
Exactly.
No, I didn't edit the Halloween one. Speaking of the Halloween one.
Speaking of
Did they ever
Halloween-
see that one?
No, remember, I accidentally deleted it.
Speaking of Halloween.
You what?
I remember.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, he accidentally deleted it.
Why?
So I was running out of space, and I had another video to delete, so I could make space.
Yeah.
And I went and I deleted it, and then it was the video of like an hour 30 of us talking about the party, with like the big funny bits and everything.
Yeah.
And then so I went to my trash, because if you delete it, it doesn't take the space, but you gotta like delete it from your trash too.
Yeah.
And I deleted it from the trash permanently, and it was that video.
Oh, I think you were thinking of the other Halloween video, not the one that from this
The one-
Halloween. The one
the
from
2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2024. That got uploaded.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
20. When we talked about the other one, it didn't.
Speaking of the Halloween party, did you know that band guy pulled a knife on Andrew?
Huh?
What band guy?
Because remember when he got pissed at Andrew and was about to fight him?
The Hawaiian dude?
You know that?
He put a fucking knife on him?
Yeah, he pulled a knife on him. I didn't know that until
When?
Hunter told me that night.
I didn't see that happen.
Yeah, maybe it was when they were outside and looking for the shoe. But Hunter told me he straight up pulled a knife.
What
on
a
him.
fucking dick. First of all, who is Hunter inviting to these fucking parties?
And then that
Literally
same guy,
anyone that'll say yes.
that same guy he's in a band.
I knew he was in a band.
Yeah,
I heard
but
him
the
talking
band,
about
they're
it.
getting accused of like being pedophiles like right now. It
Of
just happened
course.
like a couple of days ago.
God.
And he's one of Hunter's friends. That made the tracks there. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Stop.
Dude,
And then
no, I'm not gonna fucking stop. I don't know, because I don't know. This doesn't bother me anymore, because I genuinely don't give a fuck about these people, and I'm actually about to explain why. Because now we're in the mark where I won't edit it, and it's just too late, and we can just say whatever. What were you gonna say before I go on?
Oh no, I'm just like he had me to some group chat for Ferdinand, and like a bunch of people are like defending them and saying like it's no big deal. So
It's no big deal if they did it, or it's no big deal that I got accused of it.
both.
Is Hunter one of the people saying this?
No, he hasn't said anything in the chat since because they're like one of his favorite bands. So I guess he's just kind of like not because he's dealing with some other stuff right now. But,
Yeah.
what were you saying?
I was gonna say the reason I don't really care anymore about like
Was that Spider-Man? Sorry, I'm sorry, but that looked
The
like Spider-Man.
Herald?
it does look like Spider-Man. The reason I don't really care about it more about talking about people like shit talking people like Ted or Hunter or whatever, because I know they won't watch these, first of all, and so I know even if they do, I don't give a shit. One, because Hunter, I was thinking about the other day about like what exactly tricked out, and then I was because I was doing it on Instagram. I was like, wait a second, I haven't seen Ange posting her fucking story in a long time,
Yeah, he mentioned that too.
and he did.
Yeah, he said that she disappeared, and he's like, "Good riddance" or some shit.
Yeah, go fuck it yourself. This is exactly why. So, yeah, I checked because I was curious as well, and I'm not a fucking asshole. So I was like, she usually posts like every day, and she posted a bunch. She was updating a bunch of shit. I haven't seen her in a while, and I was like, well, I'm kind of worried, but I didn't want to text her to open it up because I didn't know her. Maybe I should just stop being a fucking dick and just message her and be like, hey, how you doing?
I mean, he did sneak up on her out of nowhere once.
I did. Well, but just to
I'm
go
joking,
forward-
I'm joking.
I know.
But I mean, it wouldn't be too off to like just text
No,
her.
I
See,
know.
this is what we do now. To piss Hunter off, we invite her to the shed.
Oh, shit.
I mean,
We hang out with her.
I would. I mean, I don't give it. She was genuinely a nice person. Did she talk a fucking bunch? Yes,
She
overly.
did talk a lot.
But like,
Sounds right up your alley.
fuck it, I'll fuck her. Dude. I mean, this is kind of that. Now that I am kind of that. But I was checking and I was like, I haven't seen her post in a while. I haven't seen whatever. So I went on her Instagram. I was trying to see if she had posted anything recently, and then I couldn't do it. So then I remember she used TikTok a lot. So I tried to find her on there. I just wanted to see, just to make sure she was still living, because she was fucking whatever. Her recent ones were like in January, but she was hanging out with some friend of hers. So I'm assuming she's doing all right. She said she's still doing scare acting stuff and all of that. So I don't really know, but I think she's doing all right. But that is the main reason I don't give a fuck. Mostly because of what he did to that girl.
Yeah.
That
was fucked.
The fucking whole that shit. That's why I don't give a fuck anymore. Anytime I think, man, maybe I should. I start to feel bad. To be like, man, that's kind of maybe I should. I think back to how like soulless and like unempathetic everyone treated that girl in that situation, and I never regret not talking to those people again.
I can't
after that. And then Ted just personally ruined his chance to be in my life ever. And it really sucks too, because he, you know, I genuinely hope he sees this part, because he genuinely used to be, and I'm not lying, one of the closer people that I was close with. I understood that he was probably the most controversial person I could be friends with, and that he was definitely a issue to be around. But I, much like other people, forgoed it because I was friends with him, and I was like, he's chill, he's fun to die. Because I was just thinking about it, like at night now, I just stay at home, I play video games. And I think about it, I get real fucking lonely, and I just start like overthinking. I just wallow in self-pity and shit. Yeah, dude, I'm awake for like 10, like all night over.
I was not judging.
I know.
I've been there.
I know it. But so I was doing, and I was thinking about it. I was like, why? I was like, what am I missing now that I didn't have before? And I was like, it's those fucking assholes. Before, when like you guys were not free and I was staying at home and I was bored, I would text Ted or I would text Hunter and be like, hey, you guys are awake. Can I come chill out? Can I come smoke with you real quick? And I would go and I would have something to do. So that's what I'm missing. But the thing is, I'm not actually missing it. I just want something to do. I'm not missing them. I'm just miss doing something at that time. Yeah. But it just fucking sucks. Like I said, so, and Ted was one of the closest people I hang with. I could hang out with him all the time and do whatever. And all he had to do was apologize. That's literally it. And still has yet to do it. And now it's way too late because he's dating Jailbait, and I just don't want to fuck with that.
Jailbait is an insane name for her.
That's what she was, dude.
I know.
But I'm not fucking with that at all. And that's just insane to me, especially after what he did at the Halloween party. That's just, the whole going with the Hunter with the noose thing.
Yeah, he didn't do it, though.
He did.
He gave him the news. He didn't. But yeah, that was it.
Because he's a pussy.
Yeah.
But still, it's still fucked up, and it's still. Why would you even have the idea?
That's true.
And
that was extremely fucked up.
Even having the idea, why would you be so giddy about it? Oh, I know he was just fucking clapping his little hands, doing his fucking Looney Tune dance, being all excited, telling these people how he was gonna fucking do it, only to do what he always does and puss out at the last fucking moment, but then still be a fucking douchebag about it and go up to people and be happy and shake hands with Carl and Dylan, being all like, oh, yeah, I did give the news to his fucking, and then leave the party right afterwards and because he got too fucking wasted and passed out. Fuck him.
You would have fucked him?
No, not at fucking all. I want that motherfucker to burn in the deepest pit of fucking hell. Honest, wow. That's rude. I shouldn't have said that. Maybe not the deepest pit. He should go to like the one of the half layers. I think. he's a genuine scumbag because and it's just because he just doesn't give a shit about people and he just acts like he does. That's like the worst trait in any human being, and like, yeah, like, he has it immensely. I don't give a fuck about going to his pier anymore, his stupid fucking beach. What did you do there? No Wi-Fi? Sit at the fucking bug-infested fan thing?
Yeah, he wanted to go down there so fucking often.
Because he's a fucking little weirdo.
It would make sense if we were having a bonfire or something down there, but literally it was just, let's go sit at the benches down there and smoke some weed.
Smoke and not do anything because we can't even listen to music because
it's a public area.
Well, no, because no fucking Wi-Fi. You can't even get the fucking load.
Yeah.
It's fucking. It was just. Yeah, but yeah, but that's why I don't give a fuck about shit talking those fucking assholes anymore.
Remember that rap battle?
Yeah, I do actually. It was shite. I wish I would have recorded the whole fucking thing. It was so shit. That was insane. that was a moment though. And then the fact that he forgot that you were there later on and told you about how he won. He's fucking crazy.
It was like a week later.
Have you talked to him recently?
Maybe like 2-3 weeks ago. No, like a month ago actually.
Nice.
Shit.
Good. So he's out of everyone's fucking life now.
What are always doing?
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering why you weren't doing that.
I didn't know that was a thing!
That's what I was talking about the other day, where I could do it for minutes at a time.
Bro, did it one by one.
Man, this episode turned into really funny stuff to really not funny stuff.
Yeah.
Why do we always do this?
Oh,
well, it's not we. It's not we. I always say that, but it's not. It's just me. It's literally my fault. Like, if you go back through the records, every single time we veer off topic or we go to it, it's literally
Yes.
it's my fault.
You wanna know why? Because we don't
True.
don't make the topic.
Well,
you make the
that's
topic.
not true.
Well,
You say
sometimes we
things.
We respond to you,
Yeah,
but you
say
make the
things,
topics.
and then I start spewing.
And then we try to branch off of it and fail miserably.
Do you think I should cut that out, or just say fuck it?
Cut what out?
It's like
I think you should watch it again and see.
the whole thing with it's just the whole thing with the channel is just shit that happened. Just my life, man. Just stuff.
It's like Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Basically, literally, it's just my diary essentially. So fuck it, why not? This is literally shit. I mean, the thing I feel like then we should explain context of the things that we're talking about. But I don't want to do the Halloween now. We're 44 minutes into it.
Oh shit.
Why would we explain Halloween?
Because that was really funny and I really do want to do it and I lost the footage.
Yeah,
but I don't
I
want
forgot
to do
about
it
that.
because I know I'm going to start doing it and I'm going to try to say things I said before and forget and then I'm going to get pissed off at myself and then I'm going to get really bored. But maybe I won't. So what's up, boyos?
So
The One Piece is real. They didn't find it yet.
that's it.
No shit.
And Squirrel's holding it.
It's the fucking acorn.
Yeah. It's the One Piece.
I'm gonna cry. If that turns to be real. If it turns out to be an Ice Age fucking reference at the end of the show, I'm killing myself. You all heard it here.
I didn't finish the Afro Man thing yet, so I can't talk about all of it.
Okay.
But we can riff about some of it right now. If we want to. Afro Man won that court case. I was just telling Murph, I was listening to the album, the 11 Pound Cake thing. When people kept saying he made a whole album of songs, I didn't know he actually made an album and uploaded to Spotify. I thought it was like metaphorical, like he just uploaded a bunch of songs. People were like, oh, he made an album.
He's been doing more.
I literally
No.
That's not
pulled up the album
No,
and
I-
showed you it on my Xbox.
No, we talked about this online when we were playing.
Yes,
Elden
and then
Ring.
you came over and I showed you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
did
did.
not. That does not happen. This
It
literally
did.
didn't even
It
fuck.
really
No, it
did.
did. This literally did not
It
happen.
really
Because I know it did not happen. Because we talked about it and you were listening to the album on the thing while I
Yes.
was
I listened to it while we were playing the game.
This was
and
like
then you came
2
over
days
and we
ago.
This was not 2 days ago.
This was like this was had to be on Friday.
last Wednesday.
No, it had to be like on Friday.
That
yeah.
was last
And
Wednesday.
then I hadn't come over to the shed since.
No, that's when we played games. And then you came over on Friday and I showed
did.
you.
I did not come
Yes.
over on Friday. I did not.
I'm 90% sure you
I
did.
don't believe so. Because I don't. You didn't show me the I know for a fact you didn't show me the album. I
I
know that.
pointed to it, you looked, and then you looked away.
You didn't show me the album. This is fake news.
No.
But I tell Murph I was listening to it,
Sorry,
and then
go
the
on.
song popped up because I was going through that thing.
Which one?
And why are you taking down
Oh,
my
yeah,
cameras? Why you disconnected my cameras? That's like a modern day fuck the police. Like unironically, it is because he starts talking about like the corrupt cops and like the racism and stuff like that, and then he puts it behind like a funky tune that you can be able to, like, why you disconnected my camera and everything, and it literally like because the reason pride aside, the reason NWA made fuck the police.
Wow.
That's a crazy sentence.
That is a big-
That's a crazy sentence. But okay, correct me if I'm wrong. But I watched the movie. It was a very okay. Jesus Christ! Anything I say after what I said just sounds wrong. The NWA movie that came out, the documentary thing, it was pseudo documentary, whatever. It was very. Did you see it?
Biopic.
It was very good. I thought so. I'm under the assumption that because Ice Cube helped work on it, and his kid was in it as well. I'm under the assumption that they sort of kind of kept it to what they did and everything. So going off the documentary from what I looked up and just from the context of the air and the song, the reason they made "Fuck the Police" was because during their their big era when they were growing, they were trying to do shows, but the cops would literally arrest them when they were going to do their shows that they were being paid to do. And not only that, but genuinely the cops were very racist, and they were just like obviously they were just treating black people more horrible and like, in the entire world at that point. And from what I remember, they got their literal studio got raided, and they got the cops called on them at their studio, and they were arrested by a bunch of cops and thrown on the ground and treated like shit. And one of them was literally a black officer, and they were like, and then Eazy-E like looked at him or whatever, and then like he had an idea because he's like, oh my god, so now this is black on black shit. So like, so then they made "Fuck the Police" in response to like them being arrested and not being able to do their shows, and then they were told not to play it at the show. Then they played it and then were arrested for playing it. So, kind of the same concept of like now when I say modern day, like obviously back then it was much more of an issue, the racism and everything like that. But now it's because a cop can't actually go up. Well, they still can, but 9 times out of 10, if a cop nowadays is gonna go up and arrest some dude like that and throw him on the ground and shoot him like shit, they're gonna get recorded by like 18 different people. Back then, there wasn't nothing like that, so people just heard about it. So making the song spread more of a message. That's why the songs were aggressive and more like "fuck the police" and everything like that. Well, because they generally had a reason. Honestly, they had every reason to say "fuck the police" and treat them like shit because they had every reason to. But now explaining why I called, I don't even know why I'm doing this. Why do I do anything that I do? I'm just realizing that now that I don't need.
You were explaining how.
No, I know why. I'm just like in a more like metaphysical sense. Why do I speak?
Because you're retarded.
You're right. Like I don't need to explain why I called Afro Man a modern day Robin Hood. I'm pretty sure Rob got it when I said it. I'm just explaining it because I felt like talking more. And is that because I have an ego? Am I narcissistic? Or because I was self-aware of the fact, is it just because I'm autistic? Am I narcissistic or autistic? It has to be one of the two. Because otherwise, why have you guys been sitting here for the last 53 minutes listening to me do anything? It just doesn't make any sense because like a lot of the things that were said just didn't need to be said. I didn't need to tell you the story about my brother and that dog. It had nothing to do with anyone.
Does anyone really need to do anything?
No, exactly what I'm saying. I guess that's what I'm saying. You're right though. So then this doesn't, this whole bit that I'm doing doesn't even matter.
No.
Yes.
So then everything matters.
And
So
if everything matters,
then I can
nothing
ask a second
matters.
question. Why did I just go on this whole tangent when I could have just continued my bit and everyone would have just
you're a retard?
everybody would have just exactly. See, that's what we're getting at. Church is retarded. So, but
Church is retarded, but I'm not talking about you.
so Afro Man makes this new song, and obviously it's not as aggressive because he's a different type of dude anyway than NWA was. And they broke down his house, so he makes this new song, and he's pointing out the corruption. How obviously there was one. I didn't say it when I was talking to my. That's another thing I had to. I was telling my family about this, dude. I got fucked over.
Oh, shit.
They defended the cops. I think I explained it wrong.
You should have known.
I explained it wrong, but what was I saying?
Because they never heard of it before, right? Or
No, I'll say it. I'll say it in a minute. But so, but yeah. So he makes this new thing, and there is 100% racism involved in this. 100%. A bunch of, because there's so many white officers in the thing. A bunch of white cops hear Afro Man, the dude who I'm assuming they're probably like those stupid fucking songs that everyone was blasting back in the 90s. They finally get the rest for kidnapping. They probably jumped on that shit right away. So there's 100% racism involved in it. So he like point that out in like the mid lyrics and everything. And like I said, with the catchy tune that you can hum, and it's not totally aggressive or like it's not offensive to cops nowadays. You'll get arrested for saying it. But like if I go up to a cop and be like, why are you disconnecting my fucking camera or whatever, they're probably gonna know what I'm talking about. Because it's probably a big bit in like the cop verse.
The cop verse.
Yeah, and, like,
that one woman who was talking about people calling her
Copper Man
lick
into
'em
the
low.
cop.
Yeah, lick him a leaf. Yeah, and then the dude was getting sent lemon pancakes at work and shit. So like it's probably big in the cop culture zeitgeist or whatever. So like it's a modern day fuck the police in a way, man. All right, fuck you. You guys can just tell me to shut up, and then I'm explaining too much, and then it will work. I don't know.
You put it here.
I don't remember.
You put it there?
I think it's a house.
Did you see Sean Grooms?
Simple house. Yes,
Sean Grooms?
Yeah, that's the best one. His best song.
Who? Oh,
Afro Man.
I didn't hear that one yet. What I was doing with the document for the Man and Muppet episode was I was gonna write a timeline for every song and when it all came out, and then like when the things came out, and then I was actually gonna go more in depth with like why they did the warrant and everything like that. I was gonna look at it, which I don't know about yet. So don't spoil me because I'm interested and I watched after you texted me. I was like not into it at all. I kept seeing the Kirkle video pop up and I was just like, I didn't really care about it after the first song. And then I didn't realize how hyped it was. And then you texted me and I was like, okay, I'll watch the Critical video. Oh God, like giggled my fucking ass off, dude. I was chuckling like a chortler.
You saw the wife thing, right?
Yeah, where he goes. The lawyer literally asked him the most basic, easy layup question that you could answer. That wouldn't have won you the court case probably, but probably would have saved you a lot of turmoil in the future.
Credit,
yeah, and the guy, he's just like, Mr. Foreman, we can say clearly for sure, did not fuck your wife. I don't know. I don't know. But you don't know if
he fucked your wife.
You'd have to ask him that. It's like, what do you fucking do?
Wait, I really want you to see Sean Grooms. Can you watch it?
Sean Grooms?
Yeah. That's a song he did like a week ago, like right after he won.
There's another one I should probably show you that I just thought was really funny. It has nothing to do with the thing. His YouTube name is pretty goofy too. Uga Froman. New one?
Nah, that was right there.
This one?
Sean, right after. Yeah.
It's 20 minutes?
It's only like 5, but then the rest is just bullshit.
The Hunchback of Adams County.
Where's the volume, brother?
Suing me. In the deposition, he said that he got
Is that a fried chicken necklace?
Oh shit.
Look at his drip, dude. He has a napkin for his chalice that matches.
Sunglasses? Those are lips.
Yeah. Dude, who is this guy? He dropped Colt 45 because I got high.
That is a pimp cup if I've ever seen
Look
one.
at his fucking cars.
I had recently got divorced. Did she divorce you solely because of this? Not solely, but
Not solely, but it definitely had him divorced.
she was tired of hearing about it.
She divorced him because he was having sex with people he was arrested.
Was he actually?
How could you do something like this?
Sean, she's a Sean, girls, high on shrooms, drops, she's fruit of the looms, and cheap, hotel room.
Yo, those underwear had shit stains on them.
He's kind of spitting,
Right.
Now Sean Grooms wanna sue me, like a crackhead girl, he wanna screw me.
Smacking with a dick, smacking with a dick, smacking with a dick, smacking with a dick, put a dick in your ear. Dick in your ear, put a 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 dick in your ear. Now blind the bitch, blind the bitch,
blind the bitch.
blind the bitch,
Blind the bitch. Blind the bitch. Blind the bitch. Blind the bitch. I know, dude.
I'm gonna play that at my wedding.
That's crazy. It's crazy that it goes so fucking hard. It was just a weird, like, I was going through, like, it's in between, like, one of the songs for the deposition and, like, another one. And I was like, is this related? It's not. It's just fucking stupid. Will you help me repair my door? And then it's this one. It's crazy. Okay, but yeah, I got into an argument on my way to to Red Robin about the Afro Man thing because I thought it was hilarious, and my dad is old, so I said, "Papa, do you hear me? Papa, do you see me?" Sorry, that's the thing from Deadpool. I said, "Dad, did you hear about the Afro Man stuff?" He said no, and I was like, "You know who Afro Man is, right?" He's like, "Yeah, he was big when I was a kid. I loved Afro Man." I was like, "Of course you did, because he's fucking Afro Man." So it was my dad and my grandfather in the car. Big mistake. So I said, "Did you hear about this? It's really funny." He's like, "No, what happened?" And my sister and my stepmom were also there, but they were just I think they were just listening. And I was like, "Oh, these cops raided Afro Man's house on these BS charges that they had no idea doing. Like they had this warrant, and they raided his fucking house, and they didn't need to do it, and they stole his stuff, they stole his money, and then Afro Man went on like a tirade, he made like a whole album making fun of him and like doing other things, and and now they're suing him for it." And like it's really funny because like one dude apparently made him get divorced and everything, and it was awesome. I was like, and I literally said it was fucking awesome. It was crazy. And then my grandfather said, "This sounds like a low life." Oh, I was like, "Oh boy." Once he said that, I was like, "I fucked up. Damn it! I forgot I was in the car full of old people." And then my dad said, "Well, if they had a warrant." Ah! I was like, "No," and then I was like, "Oh, I'm trapped." I was like, "No, they had a warrant, but like the warrant was for like kidnapping and drug charges." I was like, "The drug charges make sense, but like kidnapping, come on."
He actually said that in the video too. didn't
Yeah,
he?
I was like, really kidnapping? They're greatest for kidnapping. I was like, and technically they messed up first. The cops rooted this thing, and he just got it all on footage. And he's just using the footage
Stole his
that
money.
they gave him. I was like, yeah, they stole his money and everything. He's like,
Threatened his
and
kids.
then they're like, yeah, well, but the cops had every right to do their job. And I was like, I know, I get that, but like they fucked up. Like they messed up. Like they're at fault here. And then they're not at fault. They just did their job. No, you don't understand. Like they stole. They were going through his suit pockets. Like they were going behind the couch cushions and stuff with like armed guards.
They're supposed to do that.
Dude, they were not
Not behind the couch cushions, not the suit pockets.
Well, yeah, it's just
They
if
looked
you
in his
seen the
CDs
video,
too. Like
yeah.
they looked in his CD case.
If you've seen the
Okay,
video,
that's a little.
it's
Yeah,
fucking
that's weird.
crazy. And I'm like, and that's what I was trying to explain
And
it
when
to
they
them.
went through his suit pockets, they stole $4,000.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
But
Yeah.
then they only gave him back $3,000.
Dude, I was, and that's what I was trying to explain to him. And then I was saying that, but they were just caught up in the fact that I kept saying the cops did the wrong thing. And I'm like, the cops can do wrong, even if they're doing their job. Like, they can still
Well,
fuck
she's
up.
dressed up for you now.
And it's like,
Huh? She's
bro,
got a job.
it's just crazy. I just knew it was done, so I stopped talking. I was like, yeah, I get it. They did their job. I was like, but he won the lawsuit because like I was like, they messed up though. I was like, they didn't mess up.
You should have said his name was Mullet Man.
Damn. So, why would that have mattered? I don't think. Oh, because of mullet? You think because they're right wing? Nah,
No, no.
I don't get it then. But
No.
yeah, like that. Now, so but then my dad, then he was like, at the end of it when I stopped talking about it for a minute, he was like, they sure shouldn't have sued him. By the way, I was like, yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to say, Dad. Even my sister was. She was like, because I was trying to explain. I was like, when they were talking about the cop thing, I was like, I get that, but you guys aren't understanding the point. I was like, I get the cops doing the job. I was like, the point is though, it was hilarious. It was funny. That's what I'm trying to say. And my sister was like, yeah. She's like, don't you guys know it was funny? But you couldn't reach him. Once you said the cop bad.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Which cop do be bad sometimes.
Because afros
No,
are usually for black people, but then mullets are like for white people. So like,
True.
so like if you
Yeah,
said it
it's
was
mullet man, but I still think they probably would have once the cop bad thing.
No, I'm
came
just
out.
calling your family racist.
Yeah, they are though. They are though, some of them, and me included.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't tell him what I was talking about earlier, Murph, before he got here.
I don't even remember.
Bullshit. Dick in your ear, dick in your ear, put dick in your ear.
blind bitch.
Blind bitch. It's like, why are those lyrics involved with each other? Who knows?
He's stroking that very gently.
I'm making a bucket.
I'm
7
just
of them.
stroking my shit for real. So it's gonna fucked up and fucking that McChicken and shit. You know, Murph never heard about the guy fucking the McChicken?
Guy fucking.
You never heard about the guy fucking the McChicken? You?
It sounds
The
familiar.
McChicken
but,
guy?
like,
The
was that-
video about the
I
guy fucking
love
the
that.
McChicken?
That's how he says that. The McChicken guy.
The McChicken guy, and then everyone started calling him the McDicken
I think so.
because
yes.
there's a video of it. He literally stuck his dick between the buns.
That was a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah,
It's
like,
back in high school,
we
I
were
think.
we were still in high school. I remember it though. I seen the video.
Because like it all blurs together. That Burger King foot lettuce, Them doing surgery on the grape. It's all
Yeah,
kind of one
but these
thing
are
in
all
my
different
mind.
events, Rob.
No,
they
but
can't blend together.
they
They're
blend
all
together
different.
for me now.
No, they can't blend it together. You can't put Pepe the Frog and that boy in the same blender, Rob.
I
They're
do.
two different frogs.
I do. And I
Can't.
get Ugandan knuckles.
You don't even put him in the blender. We don't talk about that guy. Fucking Ugandan. What was his catchphrase? Do you know the way?
Yeah,
Do you
oh, God.
know the way?
That era was.
Do you know the way?
What were we-
Now,
what were we on?
meme era's dead, boys.
It's AI.
Yeah,
It's all just AI.
all AI generated fucking memeage now. Except we got a new one from the Spider-Man trailer with him looking at the phone and then jumping
Oh,
off the
yeah.
building. Let's go! Marvel's back, baby! We got and him looking at Zendaya when she's getting made out by an Indian man. Even though they're married now.
That movie was kind of good, doesn't it?
The new Spider-Man, they all look super good. But I think it's just because Tom Holland has like cemented himself as like the Spider-Man now. Like when you think about it, you think about him. Because like I used to think about Andrew Garfield, even though I like the Amazing Spider-Man movies more than the Marvel era, just because of nostalgia and everything. I just think of Tom Holland now. He's just like cemented.
For me, it was who was the guy before? What's
Tobey
his name?
Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, most people are wrong in that assumption, saying that they like those movies more than Amazing Spider-Man. It's okay.
I could see both.
It's okay to be wrong, though. It's okay. The only reason you're saying that is because you haven't seen the Amazing Spider-Man in a long
I
time.
do really like Andrew Garfield. I always
And
did,
it's,
but I just
you
didn't
know,
like the movies.
You
as
got
much.
you just think that for some reason Peter Parker shouldn't ride a skateboard, and that you're just in that boat, and that's the one reason why everyone hates him as Peter Parker.
I didn't mind that actually.
Well, you know what? Then I'm wrong. I'm just going off things that I've heard of.
No, I liked him. I just the
No.
movies were kind of not as great, but
Yeah.
I still liked him.
I liked him. I think he's more charming
Yeah,
than Tobey Maguire,
Yeah, I can
and I
see
think that's what really did it for me. I think Spider-Man should be like a charming individual, and I think that's what Andrew Garfield, and I think Tom Holland has that as well. But they are going to royally fuck up the movie.
Okay.
Do you think so?
Yep, the trailer looks fantastic. That's why the movie's gonna be horrible. Because the trailer looks great, which means all the cool things in the movie, we already saw it.
It's true.
That cool scene where he's fighting that ninjas, it's gonna last 5 minutes, and we saw the cool part where he blocks the sword. That one scene where he sees Zendaya making out, it's probably gonna be in like the maybe beginning or midway through the movie. It's gonna be a turning point. He's gonna see it. It'll get solved in like maybe 10 minutes, but it's gonna make us think it's not going to get solved in 10 minutes. Because it's gonna make us feel real sad for him, even though the whole point of the last movie was he was giving up everything, and it seems like in this movie he's gonna get it all back. He's talking to Bruce Banner. Everyone's freaking out because Bruce Banner got this weird arm thing. They never watched She-Hulk. Dumbasses. I never finished it either though, but I know
never
that's from
watched
She-Hulk.
Is it from the car crash?
Hmm?
Is it from the car crash?
I don't
Is
know,
it?
but I know it's from She-Hulk. There's a car crash in She-Hulk?
Yeah, in the beginning, the one that gives her the powers.
Oh no, he's wearing like a little arm thing that stops
Well,
him from
see-
turning into the Hulk.
That.
I have a question about that with the new Spider-Man thing about Bruce Banner.
Yes.
Hulk remembers Peter Parker. Bruce Banner does not. But in Marvel's version, Bruce Banner's Hulk is just Smart Hulk. So if Bruce Banner becomes Smart Hulk, will he remember who Peter Parker is?
Well,
and
I
then
was
it'll
thinking about that.
translate back to Bruce Banner?
I think that's how they're negating that, is the fact that he now has the thing on his arm where he is not Smart Hulk anymore. He's just regular Bruce Banner. So what I think is going to happen is he's going to turn into the Hulk, and the Hulk will remember Spider-Man, even though the Hulk never met Spider-Man in that universe. Actually, that's not true. He met him in Infinity War for like a split second
You're
when
fumbling
they were-
with this girl, man.
when they were in
What do you mean?
the Santham.
I literally
Sanctorum.
hit. You have to
But he
build
didn't-
affection daily. I'm at 50%.
He
And then you
did
walk-
not
you just walk
know
away.
he was Spider-Man then, because he
Because
was not.
no, look, it literally stops me
Yeah.
from doing anything.
No, they actually can't do that. They literally can't do that bit because the Hulk never actually met Spider-Man in the Marvel universe at all. There
Are
was
you
no,
sure?
At
yeah.
least not on screen.
No, well, no, he wouldn't have met him at all because, well, maybe you're right because in the events of She-Hulk when he was,
shit.
when he
wasn't
was
there during
smart,
Civil War, was he?
yeah,
And then it goes straight.
Yeah,
from,
because Hulk was in a coma.
Yeah, and then they were like.
and in Infinity War, I thought they meant in Infinity War, but in Infinity War, Hulk he becomes Bruce Banner, but he's sent down to the Sanctum, and then Peter Parker shows up during the fight that they're already having with the aliens, where Bruce can't turn into the Hulk, so the Hulk had, and then
Ragnarok.
during Smart Hulk era, Peter was gone.
Yeah.
Because he was in the thing. So I guess he would have met him during Endgame. It could have happened like afterwards,
Maybe
or
during like Tony's funeral.
yeah, but we have never seen them meet in the universe, so they can't do the bit where Hulk remembers him but Bruce doesn't. Which I don't know, but the way the movie's portraying it, they're going to remember Peter Parker, and like it's just gonna be annoying. Why have the whole movie be about getting that reset anyway? And then it also kind of looked like they might do the Mephisto thing. Because Mephisto's in the universe too.
Yeah.
He showed up in Ironheart of all fucking TV shows.
Played by Borat.
Yeah,
I don't know who
Borat.
Mephisto is.
He's like the devil.
He's literally the devil. He's the reason why the Spider-Man comics suck. He's the whole reason, the whole New Day thing. It's the whole new day. God, this is a weird episode.
Yeah. It's cool though.
I'm gonna have like a Vietnam flashback editing this. Okay, goodbye.